Do you have it on airplane?
No. Oh, well, this started now. Okay, so since we did use the number 5 foot for Bernina Babes for the applique, and by the way, I didn't show you to adjust the stitch width on that. You can adjust your stitch width for the number 5 foot so that outside stitch rim is right against your applique piece, which I should have shown you, but I didn't. But anyway, we thought we should show you how to actually use the number 5 foot to do a blind hem, which is what it's for, along with some other things. So we've got a piece of fabric. Lori has already turned up the hem. Now she's going to do, with the 2A foot, she's going to kind of overcast this edge. So you have a finished edge on the inside of your hem. So we'll do that first.
If they have a serger.
Yeah, if you have a serger, you can always do it on the serger.
Yeah.
And faster. This is my mother-in-law, ex-mother-in-law. Always used to bring me her polyester pants to hem because she was short.
So I'm kind of lining up, Lisa, this little, let's see if I can, this edge right here, along this edge. And it will do kind of a roll.
I think that's what the foot's called, isn't it? This isn't no, that's the 60-something. Or the rolled edge.
Yeah. But if you don't have a serger, this works really well. You could also use your, any of these stitches. You could use that stitch. You could, any of these overcast stitches.
Right.
I just have a regular zigzag on.
And by the way, we did discover that if you choose that zigzag stitch before you put on your 2A, it will not automatically set your stitch width correctly. So what you want to do is put your 2A foot on, then select your zigzag stitch because your 2A needs a 4.0 width.
And so there.
Okay. So you have a finished edge. So that's on the inside of your hem. And then your hem has already been pressed in.
This is my bottom edge of my piece.
So there, we'll pretend like that's a pair of pants. There's your bottom.
I'm going to take this. I'm actually going to go down at this end. And I'm just going to fold that back.
Okay, so if you look, we're going to look at the big book of feet. So we have our serged or our overcast edge here. The hem is down here, the fold for your hem, and we've just made a little fold right here on the wrong side, and she's pinning that.
I'm just pinning that to stabilize it. And I'm not measuring, I'm just eyeing it.
You could measure it.
You could, yeah, if you wanted to get anal.
Well.
Do not tell people that you know how to do this because they'll be asking you constantly.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, my mother-in-law was always. Yeah.
So this is what I have.
Okay, so look at this picture right here.
My right side. There's the fold. I folded it up along the right side.
Yep, so the right sides are together. This is going to drop down, and that's going to be the hem. So right sides are together.
And then I've just
So there's that. And it looks like that.
I'm going to put on my 5 foot. And the number 5 foot, the stitch that you're going to use is 9. So I will do 9. Now what it's going to do is it's going to do a swing right here.
Oh, we're going to...
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Okay. Okay.
It'll do a swing, and it's going to go over this little bar in here. And then it's going to come, and it does, I think it's 4 stitches.
Yep.
And then it does a swing. Now, if you don't want, the idea is for that swing just to catch a couple threads on that
Yeah, just a
swing,
little bite.
because you don't want it to show on the other side.
Right.
So what I would suggest is that you take a scrap piece of paper, a scrap fabric, and test the swing. I'm going to put my foot right up along the edge of the fold, just like that. And I'm going to take a couple stitches. I want to see. Okay, and then I'm going to cut. Because I would do this on scrap fabric. So when you take that back, that swing looks pretty good. I don't see too much of it.
Nope, that's just a little nip.
So I'm pretty well happy with that. So I found that 2.4 is my stitch length, and 3.5 is the swing over. If you want
And that's the default.
That's the default.
We can tell it's the default because it's white.
If I changed it, let's say I wanted it to go, I can't do much less than 3.3 because
But it's yellow
if you've
now.
seen what happened,
Yeah, turned
it turned red, and it will not sew for me because of the opening here.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got to keep it at about right there.
And if you want to go back to default, all you have to do is just go touch that and touch that. And it puts it right back to default.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
So we'll just go here. And you gotta watch because you want to make sure that you are actually catching that. And you might have to end up making some adjustments. You don't want to go too far. You don't want to push that fold over. See how I've kind of pushed it? Mm-hmm. Then you're gonna have a mess. You just want that bar to ride along the edge.
Yeah, it just wants to ride along the edge.
And in fact, this is exactly how I have my foot right now, is how I would when you did the pillow the other day. Mm-hmm. You can adjust your stitch length. You can make it smaller, mm-hmm. and you can actually fine tune that stitch where it runs right along here and you don't even see it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What? What? Oh.
I hate that hesitation.
Lori cannot handle the hover.
I grew up on a knee lift.
You can't use a knee lift on this table. You'd have to have your
On this
foot
one you
clear
can't,
up
no.
in the air.
So when I get all the way down here, I will look and I will see if I've indeed caught everything. I want to show you. Let's take this over.
And there you go.
And there you are. And it's
So you can see it's just little tiny little bite, every little whip stitch. Mm-hmm. When you press that out,
never see it.
you're never going to see it again. And that is how you're really supposed to use that blind hem foot. You can use it for some other things. So the Big Book of Feet shows blind hem, a hand look hem, a drapery hem, edge stitching, which is what we did for our applique, basically. So there's other things you can use, but the blind hem foot really is for the blind hem.
Yep.
Easy peasy.
The number 10D foot works beautiful for an edge stitch.
Yes. Yes, it would.
So.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Till next time.
Bye-bye.